Welcome back, guys. This is our clash against Rising Korea, and I'm scouting their number one, Deathless. And well, this is actually a cleanup attack. My teammates have struggled to break this base for 5 stars, so I get a chance to share this strategy of mine in a tutorial for you guys. Because this base is very well designed, I think it's almost beautiful, almost symmetric, not quite, but close to it, and it's also not very common. You don't see this design very often yet, but I think it's great. Um, there's a lot of things I like about this base. First of all, you have all the troop spawning buildings divided on the outside, not only around the Acropolis for spawn time, but really there's like all over division of troop spawning buildings and the anti-tank guns all around protection for the town center. Also air defense all at the center, and the mortars can always hit somewhere in range of the map. So you have to find a sweet spot where you rally your troops to, which I already found, so I can take out the fort and the town center from one rally, which will be here. And then I'm gonna take a lot of sabotage tactics to disable all these towers, I mean AT guns and mortars in range. Now, these are my allies or my war coalitions. It's the Americans and the Aztecs. So I have extra damage level 2 actually from the barrack troops, the mercs, and also the factory troops. Because of that, I decided for this attack I take a heavy tank MK3 along instead of only 2 battle tanks, and I just shift around my unit setup a little, and I'm attacking as I told you already. Oh my gosh, I almost deployed a troop to see that. From zooming on my iPad, sometimes that happens. That would have been a mess. Now, let's get to this. Let's disable and sabotage those 4 close by towers and the mortar especially. Deploy my troops here. I'm not going to deploy my heavy tank quite yet because I want to do this after I put all my other army and rally it to the town center. I want to use my heavy tank for cleaning up outside of the center, so he doesn't get shot at from the AT guns. Alright, so the wall breaker has to do its job. Breaking through the pocket, I want to rally. Blitzkrieg, so before the first general could spawn. Rally now. And sabotage again the castle because it might run out of the sabotage, the blitz I mean. Alright, looks good. Now I can deploy my MK3 tank on the riverside, and also I give him some support from Nobunaga here on the riverside, and Napoleon can come from the North River. Alright, this looks already great, and see what I do here. All the 4 sabotage tactics have been used pretty early, pretty much to take out all the mortars before they could do too much damage. And this is just looking already finished. I mean, the war is almost over. Not quite, and oh look at this, I'm even losing my Nobunaga, which is not very nice because I didn't pay attention. My planes come too late, but still have to take out this heavy tank. And let's see that I don't lose any more generals. 1 is enough by far. Yeah, so this really looks great, and I actually just realized I didn't even deploy my mercs. They're nowhere to be seen on the map because I think, yes, in the stress of deploying my army, I just didn't hit the right spot, so it actually denied me the deployment of mercs. But still, I didn't need them. Look at this. Almost no casualties. I still have my heavy tank alive, 2 of my generals, and all my planes, which is the most important I care for, and while losing some howitzer and foot troops, not such a big deal. 122 left on the clock. Look, these are my casualties. Not so bad at all. Not so bad. So the plan was right. It worked perfect. Even without mercs, a tough base. And the key is, let me tell you, sabotage. If you have a base like this, sabotage all the way. Alright, see you in a bit. Now, welcome back. This is my second attack. It's on a base which is very similar to the one I hit at number 1. This is number 5. and it's the same design pretty much, almost. Also very symmetrical, not 100% but close to it. And the design is also the anti-tank guns all at the center, and also those air defense. The fort is south of the town center. So I'm now in this attack showing you how it's more difficult and how generals save my butt here. So I'm deploying my troops here, and I also show you if you only take 2 sabotage, it's not enough, or it could be very tight. Because I use the decoy, like I used to do it in many wars now, and also multiplayer battle. Put the decoy, pull out all the troop spawning buildings, and then I just clean up with my planes when they're shooting at my decoy, and I rally my troops to the town center, take it out, quick victory, sweet. And then I don't have enough sabotage to take care of all these anti-tank guns and the castle. So it's a mess. Look, I lost a lot of troops already, and I only got 35-40% of damage right now, and the castle is not even down, so I even had to hold back another sabotage. So because I don't have a lot of troops with DPS anymore, I have to really take everything very careful now. Okay, let's just take out this castle first, that's important. And I almost have no troops left. 2 howitzers are still with me. Flammpanzer, a Jagdpanzer, or actually a battle tank. My planes, very important. And my generals. So I got still almost 50% of the map to clean up, and almost 2 minutes to go. I can still do this, and I still will do this for 5 stars, but this is really more tight than it has to be. My first attack was just so smooth compared to this one, and the base was tougher. And I didn't even use mercs. Without mercs I would be already done here, because my Flammpanzer does a good job here. Alright, I have to even use my betrayal on this heavy tank coming down here from the bunker which spawned in the center. I have to use everything I can to get some damage on these buildings. Alright, let's just... Oh, before he shoots at my Flammpanzer. And look, my planes are also crucial. They're almost dead, but the Americans saved my butt on the planes, because they have more health. Without the Americans, my planes would have been already shut down. Now look at this. My 2 generals saved the day, and I got about a minute left, and I can do this. I just have to be smart on this, but only generals and Americans for the planes have saved this attack. My tactic was not good. It was not the right fit for this design. You see now with the walls how symmetric it is. It doesn't work well if you take a decoy on this map design. If all the troop spawning buildings are divided, don't use a decoy. If you have to rally to the town center to take it out, take along at least 3 better force sabotage tactics like I did on the first map. It worked out, 90 seconds to go, but look at this. my casualties, my troops lost. Everything has been lost, even like the mercs, which I didn't use on the other map, so it was horrible. And so that's the difference, how to work a base. The easier one, I almost failed, and the tougher one, with the right plan, a lot of sabotage tactics, I conquered. So, peace out.